Hi everyone. All right, so what does the new month bring? So with the month we're talking November, so it's wood pig. Um, in the cycle of all of this, it comes on Friday the 8th at 1:26 a.m. Now it's wood and water. So the wood elementally is like willow. The wood is not yang wood, it's yin wood. So it's more flexible this month than last month. It kind of, think of that willow or the flower, it bends over backwards in the wind and then comes back standing up. Okay, so it's it puts others' needs before theirs, and it's that karmic balance. No, the karmic balance. So, hi Heather. So the karmic balance is also what we all aim for, I guess. Um, but think of it as this wood is so pliable and it's so good under pressure. It's amazing. Hi Leanne. Hi Janine. All right, then the pig. The pig is placid, gentle. He's kind of like he's already retired, this pig. So you're all going to feel that way as well because you're breathing that energy in. You'll be like, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, that kind of thing. He does have that will of iron and knows, a pig will always know what your motives are. And so very intelligent, very sensual as well. With the pig, the wood pig, the wood on top is the liver and it's the neck. So you're welcome, Judy. So that the wood, the liver and the neck, that's kind of the connection. And if you are feeling a little bit uptight or frustrated, etc., just put your hand on your liver and tell it how much you love it and smile to it as well. And the neck, of course. So with that, everybody has their own therapist, everybody has their own osteo, acupuncture, physio, whatever you have, healers. So they're the two you need to look at for what we can see. With that neck and the liver, we will see a lot of people probably more with headaches because the pig is the head and the brain as well. So a lot of things about headaches will come to the top, how to cure this, how to cure this. Headaches is a big thing because I remember when my parents used to write the spells for people, my dad used to ask, the headache, when would, the onset of this headache? Was it after sex? Was it after stress? Was it after this? Because they're all different headaches. Yeah. Anyway, so because the pig is also the head, brain, etc., then it is a lot about issues with the head at the same time. Okay. So after I'm meant to have a bad, so do I disregard all this? No disregarding anything I say. Okay. The other is what's in the center of the home, because I nearly forgot that. The center of the home. So in your calendar, you'll see that circle, and the circle would already tell you. And then February the 8th comes along, and you move your bells. Janine, there's the. Sorry, I forgot to go. Okay, they go in the northeast. Janine showed me kitty bells. Yeah, you all know what I think of those. Liver detox headache. There you go. Actually, I do have a liver detox thing because one of my students sent it to me. But anyway, then in the center, for once Friday comes along, you need your 6 coins. Now, they do not have to be like this. You can just put 6 5-cent coins, 10-cent coins, etc. These are just easier, and you just grab them. Yeah, that sort of thing. If you've got red on these, take the red off. If you've got red on these, take the red off. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So, what am I up to? All right, everyone's a comedian. All right. What have I covered? Here's my paper. All right. Now, then we've got the wood on top is in harmony with the yang metal on top. So anybody that is yang metal, you've got ching ching. That's the harmony. Okay. And then the pig is in harmony with the tiger. So for those of you that have a tiger in the chart, which is on the bottom, then there's a lot of harmony as well. And just keep in mind though, the month, hi Linda, the month is a pig and the year is a pig. That's two pigs. Okay, I'll come back to that. The other is the yin wood that is on top is actually in clash with the yin metal. So if you have yin metal or you are yin metal, you're going to be pruned this month. Pruning's good. The pig, all these animals are in my head. The pig is in clash with the snake. Now, I want you to keep in mind that for the whole year, I have said to you 9 to 11 a.m., 9 to 11 p.m., extra care. We've got now another month that I have to say this again, because now we've got two pigs and plus 9 to 11 a.m. is a snake. So the snake is up the creek without a paddle. I had to not say that other word. Okay, so up the creek without a paddle, basically. So if you have a snake, you need to be extra careful, and you should actually already be wearing your tiger. If you have a pig, you need to be extra careful, and you should also be wearing a tiger, okay? So if you have been told to wear your tiger, okay, Leanne, 3 piggies, wow. And then you've got the year and then you've got the month. Make sure you have your tiger on, okay? For those of you that it's weird to wear the calligraphy, or get a Tigger, you know, from Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, who's going to ask questions about that? Hi, Carol. Okay, so there we are. Now, if you do have a pig, it's called a penalty. So what you have to look at is, what is water for you? Because that's what the penalty is on if you already have a pig. But on a world scale, the year is already a pig. The month is a pig. That's two pigs. They are both travel stars and they will cause issues. So the issues will end up being that even though they're travel stars and travel stars move you from one place to another, they are air and sea, turbulence, accidents, that kind of thing. And so I think it's already started early. Volcano has gone off somewhere. So there's that kind of thing. It stops planes going somewhere. That's basically what you've got to look at. Now, the other thing I want you to understand about the pig is from 9 to 11 a.m., you decide to do something. 9 to 11 p.m., you change your mind. 9 to 11 p.m., you decide to do something. The next day, 9 to 11 a.m., you will change your mind. So that's the kind of month it is. And you've still got a week to put everything in place. So you don't have to go that way, then that way, then that way. All right, like this. Okay. The wood pig, even though pigs are placid, etc., it's a wood pig this time round. So a wood pig is very charitable. It improves matters. It also reveals, you know, the people that have been laying low and they have some kind of an ability. The wood pig reveals advanced souls. So if you have some kind of something and you've been hiding it, it's going to come out hidden. So that kind of stuff, all right? That water of that pig is what I call it Akashic Records. And that's the kind of month it is. It will bring things out that are advanced. It'll bring things out that you were thinking but were too scared to say. Okay. But the wood pig of this month is a pig that is actually working for a cause. Okay. So, all right. So we've done that. So the quote of the month is, I don't remember doing that anyway, but the quote of the month is P stands for persistence, I stands for integrity, and G stands for guts. So that's what you need for a successful business and life. And that's this month. So it is brilliant. All right. The pig is also what we call a catalyst. So a catalyst actually connects things and makes things happen, like a battery. Put a battery in, it makes things happen. It's also a unifier, so it brings people together. And the motto of the pig is I join. So you will join something, become part of something, etc. before you thought, no, I'm not going to be part of this, but you do. Now, with the pig, it has two special friends, mates, buddies. It has a rabbit and a goat, sorry. So if you have a rabbit or a goat, the month and the year brings that together and it makes another element. It makes more wood. Okay. So if wood is favorable for you, then it's great. So these three guys are what we call negotiators. They're not confrontational, okay? It's finding a better way. That's what water does. They patch up like failed businesses, failed relationships. There's another reality TV show. In their own way. And the three of them understand each other, support each other, tolerate each other, because they work harmoniously and they are working for a cause, which then means we will see so many more people talking about the cause. Okay. With the pig also, it's find a way or jump ship, that kind of thing. So will we see that in our leaders? Not quite yet. It's coming. Okay. The challenging days are the 10th. So the 10th is another pig. So on that 10th of November, which is next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, it's a pig. So from 9 to 11 a.m. is very, very challenging. Then we've got the 16th. The 16th is a snake and it's a Saturday. So very, very hard because the day is already a fire element and then there's a snake underneath. So flying or air or sea, that kind of thing. Extra care, get there on time or earlier. Yeah. It's kind of like nothing is going to leave on time from 9 to 11 a.m. or 9 to 11 p.m. So choose other times to fly, really. That's your best solution. The 22nd is also a Friday. It's a pig as well, so extra care there because the day already has water on top and then the pig is on the bottom. So that's water, 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 water. Okay. And then the 28th is 28, yeah, it's a snake as well. So that's a lot of changes. And the 4th of December is a pig. So that's that. Then I've already told you the hour is 9 to 11 a.m. and 9 to 11 p.m. Now, elementally, if you are a wood person, let's start with wood. So if you're a wood person this month, the wood is about friends, family, it's about people like you. So that water underneath that wood is supportive. And it also means that you have ideas. So there's something you've got to do for these ideas. It can also be you need to get a certificate for these, whatever you are wanting to do. Now, the certificate can be a first aid certificate. It can be, working with children certificate, that kind of thing. Not diplomas or bachelors or that sort of thing. It's just something that is month. It happens, it's wham bam, and then you move on. So that's what it means for you. Come on, learn. All right, water people. For water people, the month is wood and water, of course, same. But this water is the wood is your expression, your talents and your skills, and it's your expression, your talents and your skills, and it's people like you. So who are you expressing to? And what do you have to say that has to be said this month? Yeah, always catches up with you. So that kind of thing. Hi, Shaza. All right, so the wood on top is your talents, your skills, your shining, and the water is people like you. You also have competitors, water people. So again, think about this, because you can ask for the pay rise, the promotion, etc. But know that there are competitors. And because it's on the bottom, they're hiding. You have no idea. It's like the travel side just goes, whoosh, here they are. Like that. Okay. Metal people. For metal people, it's water and wood. So the water is your talents and your skills. It's your expression. It's like your Midas touch, because the wood is ting, ting, ting. It's like that. So the money's just coming from anything you touch, that sort of thing. Again, promotion, pay rise, better job, all of that. Yeah, just perfectly it is for metal people this month. For earth people, it is your money. And the thing is, with this money, you are in control of it, because earth dams the water. Water is your money. But there's wood as well. And the wood is what puts pressure on this earth as an earth person. And so just keep in mind, the water feeds the wood. The wood controls the earth. So that's quite strong. Okay, so you will have pressure on you, but the pressure comes from the money. So you may get a pay rise, but now you're in charge of 20 people, not just 5 people. That kind of pressure. You'll be fine. You'll just bake for them and make cakes for them and sandwiches and look after them as earth people do. All right, fire people. The last one. Fire people. Fire is the wood feeds the fire. When the wood feeds the fire, it keeps this fire fueled, and so it doesn't, fatigue type of thing. But there's also water there. So the water normally by nature would put out that fire. But this water has somewhere to go. It's going to nourish the wood to then nourish the fire, which is a perfect balance. So yes, you are under pressure, but you're under pressure because you're overthinking and over mulling it. So you need to learn to say no, that kind of thing, because everyone's throwing it at you. You've just got to learn to say no. Okay. So what else have I got to say? Oh, that's all I've got to say, I think. So keep that in mind. The thing is, if because it's a travel star month and the year is already a travel star, what ends up happening is, if you don't make the changes, then it is imposed on you. And imposed on you can mean many, many, many different things. All right. So for those of you that are already asking me about the workshops, yes, I am doing a workshop, and I better get a date for you, huh? Okay, so I am doing a workshop this month. It'll either be a Friday night or a Saturday night, and it will be happening in a couple of weeks. And that's for, I am starting the year earlier. So even I've made so many changes. The etching cards, the artwork's already ready. It's very simple, plain, but it says what I want it to say, okay? So I didn't want anything fancy. So I got that today too, finished. Thank you very much, Kirsty. And with the calendar on the back, it has the dates are here for next year. Now, there are more dates, but this is the only ones that had replied when this went to print. That's why there's that. There are dates that are private. If you cannot make all these other ones and you'd like to go to a private one, you can let me know. I can ask, but that's all I can do. Okay. Hi, Kaz. So that's the calendar. And it's the same. It has it has a quote, it has the clashes, the penalties, and it has what the month brings. It has the ticks and crosses, and then obviously I personalize it. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, I've reposted the calendar and the Feng Shui, because everybody's asking what is a Feng Shui. So a Feng Shui last year had like a diary. It had dates to put your own times in, but it is like this. So this is the Feng Shui, guys. So you can see there's a little bit more information. It doesn't have a tick or a cross, but it tells you exactly what the energies of the day are, what it clashes with, and the best hours and things like that. It has a little bit more. So that's how thin it is. So it actually can fit in your bag now, either of those, okay? And that's it. They're 30 each, as I have said. And that is it. So that's the year, and I cannot believe that, thank you, Heather. I cannot believe it's, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's about, I don't know, 9 Fridays before Christmas, something like that. Better get shopping. Yeah. And that's it. All right. So have a great weekend. What have I got? Students, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully that makes more sense. And again, if you don't honor what is in your chart, if you don't honor what the month is bringing to you, how are you going to move forward? Seriously. And water is about moving forward. So you can be water that just goes, right? And it never meets the sea to replenish and becomes smelly water. Or you can be that water that moves on and it does meet the sea to be replenished. Okay, that's it. All right, there we go. We're done. You're welcome, guys, and I will actually see you tomorrow. Good night.